the midnight autumn moon. We were young, but you still took my hand, and I just couldn't say all the words there in my brain. So I kissed you hoping you would understand. And oh, how'd we abandon simple days? Oh, what comes along and causes change? Oh, I still love you all the same, but I'd be lying to say I didn't. Chasing you, chasing this. Now we're both punching clocks. Seems like the world, it never stops. But I'd sure like to cash in rain checks on you, 'cause somewhere along the way, between the dreams and kids we chased, we grew up and lost our point of view. Oh, how do we abandon simple days? Oh, what comes along and causes change? Oh, I still love you all the same, but I'd be lying to say I didn't miss. And chasing you and chasing this, 'cause falling in love, you can't bottle it up. You just have to remember the feelings you felt. Well, they never left. Let them rise from the embers. Oh, how do we abandon simple days? Oh, what comes along and causes change? Oh, I still love you all the same, but I'd be lying to say I didn't. Chasing you, chasing this.
Well, I woke up early in the driving rain, found John's out hitting on the liquor again. It wasn't too late, about 10:30 when he let loose with the cat dragged in. It was a Sunday. And then morning came in, morning when he tried to make me pay the rent. Said, I ain't got no money for you, can I pay my way with these dancing shoes? Thought I was kidding. Brother, brother, what you owe me, I can't count on anymore, till the police come and knocking on our door. We'll be burning down the house, tear it to the ground, burn it up, tear it down, burning down the house. Well, I spent some time in a backwoods town, ain't nothing to do 'cause there ain't nothing around. Deputy sheriff ran around the block, but the streets are empty and the doors are locked. Got pretty lonely. And that preacher there came, rang my bell, told me a little about heaven and a lot about hell. Said, I ain't got no money for you, can I pay my way with these dancing shoes? Thought I was kidding. I was not kidding. Father, Father, what what you owe me. I can't count on anymore till the angels come and knocking on our door. We'll be burning down the house, tear it to the ground, burn it up, tear it down, burning down the house. Woo! Outside is mad and cold. You don't grow up, you just grow old. Soon it's over, so they say, but God Almighty, till that day, we'll be burning down the house, tear it to the ground, burn it up, tear it down, burning down the house. We'll be burning down the house, tear it to the ground. Tear it down, burning down the house.
But he had shot COVID, I guess. You know, it just.
Well, everybody's going to catch it. It's just that the shot makes it a little mild.
Yeah, exactly. But so he just. I think it'd be wise if
Daddy didn't raise no fool, wouldn't let her date a boy till he taught her how to shoot. Daddy didn't play no games, wouldn't let her trade her name for a fake I do. Boy, you better know what you're getting into.
You busy?
This ain't no shotgun wedding that you're used to. The target is you. If you leave her standing all alone at the altar, Daddy's daughter got a Smith and Wesson pistol that her daddy bought her hidden in a gutter, and she ain't afraid to use it. It's up to you. Are you gonna be blood or just blood in the water? 'Cause she can't help but knowing what her daddy taught, and she's her daddy's daughter. Before you hear the church bells ring, oh, you better get down on your knees. Get to praying for forgiveness. Lord knows you're gonna need it. Oh, you better know what you're getting into. This ain't no shotgun wedding that you're used to. The target is you. If you leave her standing all alone at the altar, Daddy's daughter got a Smith and Wesson pistol that her daddy bought her hidden in a gutter, and she ain't afraid to use it. It's up to you. Are you gonna be blood or just blood in the water? 'Cause she can't help but knowing what her daddy taught, and she's her daddy's daughter. She'll be after you like hands behind a limousine, in a dirty white dress with a fully loaded magazine. Oh yeah, yeah. She'll be after you like hands behind a limousine, in that dirty white dress with a fully loaded magazine. Oh, if you leave her standing all alone at the altar, Daddy's daughter's got a Smith and Wesson pistol that her daddy bought her hidden in a gutter,
stressing, counting all my blessings. God, come get me out of this town. 'Cause every day I wake up wishing I could break up with the city light and construction sound. I couldn't wait to move, I had so much to prove. It's all I could do to get away. But now that I'm here, I'm filled with fear. In the mirror when I look at my face, all I see is an empty heart and broken dreams. Cussing, yeah, I'm probably running, trying to get away from myself. I need a vacation, maybe medication. Do you think I need professional help? I couldn't wait to move, I had so much to prove. It's all I could do to get away. But now that I'm here, I'm filled with fear. In the mirror when I look at my face, all I see is an empty heart and broken dream. Don't give up, you're enough, kid. Keep your head up. If it's tough, you can bluff it. You'll figure it out. Got a bug, give me love, so I don't mess myself up with the drugs and the lover who isn't enough for me. Is it ever enough for me? I couldn't wait to move, I had so much to prove. It's all I could do to get away. But now that I'm here, I'm filled with fear. In the mirror when I look at my face, I couldn't wait to move, I had so much to prove. It's all I could do to get away. Heart and broken dreams.
Maybe I just needed someone to hold me.
All the signs were there that this wasn't working, and after a while I just couldn't take the hurt. Left a hole in my chest on the day that she left, but it was for the best. I was praying down on my knees, and I still can't believe you showed up out of the blue.
I'm so happy it hurt when they walked out the door. Happy they left my heart broke on the floor. Happy I don't have to fight anymore. Had to leave it behind me so real love could find me. You opened my heart, set fire to my soul. I didn't see you coming, so how could I know? All of those tears, they were worth it.
And baby, you and me, we deserve this.
So happy it hurts.
Happy it
Love's got a funny way of showing up when you least expect it. light up your darkest days, baby, if you let it.
It can pull you out of your deepest pain. It's the sun on your skin right after the rain. It's that you just know everything's gonna be okay. I was praying down on my knees, and I still can't believe you showed up out of the blue.
I'm so happy it hurt when they walked out the door. Happy they left my heart broke on the floor. Happy I don't have to fight anymore. Had to leave it behind me so real love could find me. You opened my heart, set fire to my soul. I didn't see you coming, so how could I know? All of those tears, they were worth it. And baby, you and me, we deserve it. So happy it hurts. Happy it hurts. I'm so happy it hurts.
So happy it hurts.
You opened my heart, set fire to my soul. Didn't see you coming, so how could I know? All of those tears, they were worth it. And baby, you and me, we deserve it. So happy it hurts.
Bucking bulls as well as cows with offspring that will perform not only at competition level, but professionally as well. Our stock contains high-quality genetics geared specifically towards all competitive levels of the MBBA, ABBI, PRCA, and the PBR. Whether you're new to the industry and sport, or if you're an experienced breeder or contractor, Shippey Rodeo Bulls has something for you. Owning a bucking bull is easy even if you know nothing about bulls. No experience? No place to keep them? No worries. Shippey Rodeo Bulls hauls them, feeds them, and trains them. You watch and have fun. And we can customize the investment partnership to fit your specific needs. Shippey Rodeo Bulls offers sales of bulls, heifers, and cows, along with investment opportunities for ownership interest in young bulls, heifers, and older bulls, and semen sales. Call us today at 605-842-5089 or visit us online at shippeyrodeobulls.com.
She's not your public property, she's just a girl. She lost her way, or thirst she stays, she's never yours. She doesn't breathe, she doesn't leave when she's with you. She scratches red and cuts too deep, there's nothing left to do. The world inside she sees is all in black, trapped inside a ball. The world inside she sees is always gray, trapped inside a ball. The world inside where light never comes in, trapped inside a ball.
When I was young, my daddy said, gotta keep one eye open in your bed, 'cause there's a time coming when the devil gonna come for you. So my trigger fingers, stay prepared. I've got my weapon and I got my prayers, 'cause if you don't run this town, they'll walk all over you. Run out loud, gotta run on. Keep on running till the sun goes down. Run out loud, better run on. Run all day till you can't be found. Run out loud, gotta run on. Keep on running till the sun goes down. You can outrun the devil, but you ain't gonna outrun me. You ain't gonna outrun me. You ain't gonna, you ain't gonna, yeah. You ain't gonna outrun me, yeah. When I was younger, my mama said, gotta make your green and you'll be seeing red. 'Cause if you ain't got none, well, nobody gon' come for you. She would tell me tales that would leave me scared, so I made sure to get it through my head. I'm either gonna run this town or walk all over you. Run out loud, gotta run on. Keep on running till the sun goes down. Run out loud, better run on. Run all day till you can't be found. Run out loud, gotta run on. Keep on running till the sun goes down. You can outrun the devil, but you ain't gonna outrun me. You ain't gonna outrun me. You ain't gonna, yeah. You ain't gonna outrun me, yeah. Oh, you better run, yeah. Oh, yeah, I say you better run, boy. Oh, you better run, yeah. Oh, yeah, I say you better run, boy. Run out loud, gotta run on. Keep on running till the sun goes down. Run out loud, better run on. Run all day till you can't be found. Run out loud, gotta run on. Keep on running till the sun goes down. You can outrun the devil, but you ain't gonna outrun me.
Bucking Bull Series. Sponsored by Who Did That Media, America's fastest growing creative media company. We speak to millions daily on radio, TV, and live stream. Paul Bryan USA, American-made premium socks. What's on your feet? And by Jerky Pro, the best tasting jerky, period. Proudly made in the USA. Executive producers Chris O'Brien and Bob McCathern. On-site production by Shippey Rodeo Bulls and the Midwest Bucking Bull Association. Now, live from Shippey Arena in Cologne, South Dakota. Let's get ready to kick up some dirt.
Good morning. This is the MBBA 2024 Finals. We should be getting started probably in the next couple of minutes. The first bull should be coming out right now, but we're probably waiting on a couple of more judges and such. I'm joined by the famous Hayden Shaw.
Yes, sir. Glad to be here. It's going to be a good day today, and they're fixing to start on the prayer and national anthem pretty quick. I know Jen told me they was going to try to crank up right at 9. I see them crossing some calves in the back, so it shouldn't be long and we'll be underway.
Right. And then this morning we got 32 yearlings, 11 two-year-olds. In the yearlings, we're going to give out or pay out almost $18,000. There's a little over $5,000 added to the pot. And the two-year-olds, it's almost $8,000, and another $6,000 or almost $3,000 added in the two-year-old pot.
Yep.
So some people will get to go home, I guess, a little richer. Some will go home a little disappointed, I guess.
Yeah, it seems to be that way every time. You know, that's what competition does. That competition will do it to you, especially on the rodeo side of things.
Right. Paying 9 holes in the yearlings, so everybody should have a shot. A lot of the bulls have been, a lot have won this year or placed, won checks. that are here today. And the same thing on the 2-year-old side. There's quite a few of them that have pulled checks, so everybody's sort of got and it's a stout class of, even though it's 11, everybody else sort of weaned their way out, I guess, throughout the year because knew they couldn't beat some of the people that are here today.
Yeah, no, I would agree with that. They know if they have a shot or not coming into this, and everything that's entered here ought to have an opportunity to win. There's no doubt about that. And paying 9 holes in the Yearling deal, and I know we're competing for kind of the year-end championship today as well with the Yearlings and the 2-year-olds.
Right.
And I'm just going down the list here. There's a lot of these calves that have definitely won events, won money. It wouldn't surprise me if every event winner is here today. That there's potential that every bull that won an event this year is competing at the finals. I don't know that for a fact, but I know it wouldn't surprise me.
Right. I think you're right. Everything that's won this year is entered on the Yearling side.
Yeah.
Looked like we're going to get started with the national anthem and the prayer, so we'll be right back with you.
Let's go. I was born to kill it. I was meant to win. I am down and willing, so I will find a way. It took a minute, now it didn't happen right away. When it get hot in the kitchen, you decide to stay. That's how it winners made. Stick a fork in the hater on my dinner plate. I walk into the fire like it's just a bit of flames. I switch my style up, watch the money pile up. I'ma get rich or die trying, want me switch lanes. I'm always getting better, I'ma be on 5th place. On this one, then 4th on the next. 3rd, 2nd, 1st, 4th, with the best. She showing love, give me all the raw energy. Don't stop, go ahead, get it in. Jump, knock, let me in. Huff and buff and blow the house down. Raw energy. Don't stop, go ahead, get it in. Jump, knock, let me in. Huff and buff and blow the house down. I do it for the love, they prefer
All right, we're back. Sorry, I probably started the music late, so there might have been some silence there. But it looks like we're getting started. First bull out. It's going to be 305. Bust a move. He's a 176 Whiskey Trip son. Whiskey Trip's out of a 77 Hustler, out of a little Yellow Jacket daughter, out of the Dodge 1005 cow, which goes back to 902 Bring Its Pride, out of a Cool Cat daughter.
Yep. No, it's really neat on paper here. This bull's got a lot of pedigree on him. I really like the Bring It stuff that Monty Sanford raised out there in Clyde, Texas, and the program worked for a long time. That's really neat on there that he goes back to him, and as well having Hustler and Little Yellow Jacket in there. He's all stacked full of genetics. I don't really know it. I don't really remember the Whiskey Trip bull, but everything else in that pedigree I'm pretty familiar with. And we'll see what he does today. I remember seeing this calf in the past. I can't really remember exactly what trips he put together, but I do remember that he did have some potential for sure.
Right. We got Tim Schreiber pulling gates, rigging shippies, hanging dummies, and Wyatt Overturf is the contractor. He's the Twisted W and his partner Drudick. At least I hope that's how you pronounce it.
Yep. If it's not, we're sorry.
We apologize.
Doing all we can do.
Yeah. I got a Texas public high school education, and
what's that?
it's not much.
Yeah, well, I mean, I didn't even know what that was. You know, that shows where I'm at on it. No, we feel pretty educated after we get done with an episode of the Beverly Hillbillies. So
we
that's
do.
Kinda, or maybe Dumb and Dumber makes us feel better about ourselves.
Dumb and Dumber 2.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, that would make sense.
Looks like we're getting close. We're about to get ready to start the finals for the 2024 season.
And it's a nice, cool morning so far. It's supposed to warm up today, be warmer today than it's been in a while up here. But this morning it's been really nice. So these calves ought to be fired on all cylinders, especially anything that come from the south, like Schreiber and them's calves and McGinnis calves, for example. It's been 100 plus down there. We'll see what they do today. Calf turning back and trying to buck, kind of getting tied up, but he tried to do the deal there.
We'll do the replay today.
Yep, give everybody another look at those calves.
And that's the problem with run out of camera a little bit.
Yep, no, that's just fine. Calf was trying to buck, just couldn't get it all put together. But I mean, he turned back in the gate, drifted across the pen, and just to tick off probably what he can be.
Okay, the next bull over on the left side here, the left chute, is a 337 Meat Stick, another Whiskey Trip son. Out of a 237 Little Red Velvet is the cow. She goes back to Red Sky and 327 Commotion. Out of a Page 4205A Velvet Slinger, goes back to Mud Slinger. Out of a Stray Kitty. So again, stacked lots of genetics.
Yep, this will be by the same sire, and then everything else that goes back to is some great bulls from. Goes back generation after generation. Commotion was an awesome little bull that came from the Mataskas down there in Texas, and D&H Cattle Company ended up with him. Little bull really bucked, probably went to PBR Finals at least 3 times. And then And then Velvet Slinger, I believe he went to NFR, being a Mudslinger's son, back to Stray Kitty. Then I think Velvet Slinger's dam was actually Oscar's Velvet daughter, so this bull is stacked full of pedigree. And this little meat stick here, he won the July 13th event this year. So our July event, he was the champion at it. There he goes in the gate, turning back. Had a kind of tough go at it there at the end, but calf really cracked and kicked and started good. Kind of got to chasing his tail there, but fell at the end. But calf was trying to buck, definitely. You can tell he has the tools that it takes to probably be able to go all the way in this business.
Here's the last entry from Twisted W and partner Drudick. This number 31 is the bull. Again, same sire as the previous two, 176 Whiskey Trip. And goes back to Dodge 01 as the cow. She's sired by 309 Cool Cat out of a Neon Knight's daughter. Looks like we're getting close for number 31. Here's the replay.
Solid little bull there, kind of turned back too close and hit his head before he got going. But he was nice calf there. Another nice calf from Twisted W and Trued It.
Switching back over to the rights. Let me see if I can turn this camera just a tad, Casey. What do you think? Looks good, Hayden?
Yeah.
But anyway, this is a entry from Randy Holthusen, number 309. This bull placed in the July event, won a check. He split 8th and 9th. Okay, what are we supposed to be on the rights? What's everybody doing?
Yep, they're probably working on getting him in there. I see rigging up there. So
yeah.
Takes him, give it a shot.
But this year, the MBBA is awarded over $35,000 in this yearling class at the various events.
Yeah, no, it's been a good year. Had some good payouts.
So. Uh, 309 from Randy. Randy's from Missouri.
Yeah, I think the first event Randy came down to, was that June or
July event.
The July event.
Yeah.
And calves looked really, really good. They bucked real hard. I'd actually seen some videos of them. And my buddy Justin Smith had been helping Randy and sent me some videos of some of these calves, and they looked really, really good at home from what I'd seen. And they tried to buck here as well. I think it was maybe their first trips away from home.
Yeah. I think that's what when we went to dinner the night before. Looks like we're getting close. 309. Randy Holthusen. Oh, a little
bobble there.
Yeah, a little bobble. Fell down trying to do a little somersault, I guess.
Yeah, he just got tangled up. Went to left really hard and wanted to turn there, and then just got all piled up on top of himself.
And that happens with these yearlings, right, Hayden?
That is part of it. That is 100% correct. They got to find their feet and get it figured out. And, usually when you have something like that happen, they're trying too hard. It's not from a lack of effort, it's from too much effort.
Switching over to the left chute, we're up to this is the number 5 entry of 32 this morning for the yearlings. This is bull number 320. Don't know no pedigree on this young bull. I think I'm supposed to be playing some instrumental music in the background, but Brett is not playing the music loud, so I don't know if I need to, but let me see if I can find an instrumental song. How's that sound? Maybe an instrumental?
I feel like I need to kind of get ready for a Western, maybe.
Yeah, shootout. But
it is a showdown at the finals.
Yeah,
it is a showdown.
So,
and if we were in Arkansas or Oklahoma or East Texas, it might be a shootout.
It could be. So in the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th place in the year-end standings, those 3 bulls are separated by 1 point.
Wow, that's tight.
A half point each.
This little calf's fired up. I think I remember this little bull last time was really bad in the box. It looked like Randy got him dialed in better now. And there he goes, turning back right there. Nice little calf, solid day. All he needs to do is slow down. If he'll tone it back a notch and slow down, that calf will really put it together. He's still wired up, kind of bug-eyed and ready to go. Not sure what's going on out here, but he found the hole, left the arena. It was a lot better in the buck and shoot. And you can look for that calf as a 2-year-old to put it together and do nothing but get better and better.
Right. But yeah, as I was saying, this is Randy's last entry, 353. A little cream-colored looking bull, I guess. Tan, maybe, light brown.
Yeah.
Whatever color you choose, I guess. Just however you describe it.
I think this bull might have fell when he was here the last time. Maybe, maybe not, but I did see a video of this bull from home, and if he puts it all together like he did on that video, he's going to dang sure put on a show for us.
The boss man said we could drop the background music, so on the other phone, so we won't play it. I thought it was.
Is there anything else you would like from me, Captain? We're waiting on a response from him now.
But yeah, so like I said, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th are only separated by a half point for all, so that's going to be a tight race. Those bulls buck a little later, and when we get to them, I'll let you know who's in that running. Looks like Randy's getting close on it. The bull's looking at Tim.
Yeah, Randy's going to push him over a tick. He's on that back of that buck and shoot. If he pushes him over, that allows him to have more room to get around where the gate latches there. We saw a bull hit his head earlier, turning back too close.
Right.
And he's got his hip over. I think he's got a real good shot to take him. I think that bull will go right there. Made it around the post, and he's turning back, getting it. That's like he was at home. Tangled up a little bit at the end, got too close to that gate.
Yeah, there goes the replay.
Solid calf right there. That's one to watch out for as a 2-year-old.
Well, right there into that gate, though.
Yep.
Might have slowed him down a tick. Maybe not. I don't. The buzzer was pretty close too, I guess. Huh?
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. He was still bucking. He liked a little bit of direction change, but he never let up. If anything, he might have bucked a little bit harder when he got tangled up there. Got just a little bit too close to where that gate was.
So here comes the producer's run of entries. This is S3 Good Friday, sired by B916. He's a Magic Maker son, out of a Mind Freak daughter, out of Randy's 03 cow, and she goes back to Cloud King, out of a Ruby Red granddaughter. B916 was the Yearling reserve champion here last year in the MBBA. This bull's sort of been hit and miss this year. Had a couple of good outs. Had, like we said, yearlings a little over, maybe too much power in him and slip.
Right. No, this bull's got a lot of gas as far as being bred the way he is, what he's sired by. This calf reminds me a lot of his daddy. He gets so fired up and ready to go, even the way he's standing in the buck and shooting, looking out and everything. You know, he's ready to go. He's got Tim is in his sights right now. This bull is dialed in, looking at Tim. We'll see what he does. Yeah, you get that sometime with that pedigree right there. Bull's just wanting to he just doesn't quite have it all figured out yet. He a little bit wild, a little bit watchy, looking at everything, still trying to buck, but you put a bull rider on him, it'll be a different story. He'll do whatever he can to get him off his back. Right now with that dummy, he's just not that worried about it up on top of him there.
So that was S3 Good Friday. Next entry from Randy and his partner Chuck Tricker is S31 Golden West. Let me get back over here to the right camera. Golden West is out of another bull, 90X Royal Real Son. Goes back to Just Owl. And out of the 71 cow, which is a W4 bar 7 daughter, out of a Cloud King daughter. So on the cow side, Randy bred for several years to Cloud King. Got a lot of her daughters, or a lot of his daughters, I should say.
Yeah.
And then he got these. We purchased the Red Bulls. Looks like we're getting close.
Yeah, we'll see if this calf knocks out the tracks like his daddy and going a couple jumps into the right before he gets going. But solid bull, that's one thing about them. They're going to spin. You hardly ever see any of them that go back to high tensile or royal reel or anything like that don't turn back and get it. He just went a couple jumps before he found the spot. Nice little bull. Somebody's going to drive a long ways to come get on that one, especially if he's in the right-hand delivery and turns back to the right in the gate. They'll do whatever they got to do to show up at a rodeo or bull riding to get on that calf.
So we're up to number 9. Another 90X son, S37 Studweiser. He's out of 527. Her name is Big Booty Judy.
Oh my goodness.
That's Rig and Shippy's cow.
I believe that.
And she goes back to Secret Agent out of another Ruby Red granddaughter.
I'm just wondering who Judy is.
Exactly.
Yep.
And then I forgot my Calcutta sheet, but we had a Calcutta last night.
It's going to be a pretty good payout.
It'll be a pretty good payout. This might have been one of the steals, because this, I don't remember who Studweiser was matched up with, but they only went for $50. This Studweiser has placed this year at an event.
I think he would have been I think he's going to be with Cracker. I think Studweiser and Cracker would have been in the same set.
Gotcha.
This calf can really buck. I've seen him not turn back and be ranker than when he turns back. He kicks really, really hard. We'll see what he does today. He's kind of been, there he goes, he's extending. Now he's turning back. Look, calf's a little bit heavy today. If he had a little bit of weight off of him, calf might have been point and a half more, but the calf still tried to buck.
Yeah, replay. He got a little, came out and drifted across there. Looked pretty nice, I thought.
Yeah, no.
I mean, probably one of his better outs than I've seen.
One of his better outs. He's starting to get it figured out.
Next up is S310, Shippy and Big Daddy. Cracker's sired by 955, which is a Page U28 son out of a Hotel California daughter. And then it goes back to out of 610 Who's Secret, which is sired by, the famous Houdini out of a secret agent. So a lot of rafter 7 on the bottom. Little guy should spin.
Yeah, this is probably one of my favorite calves that I've seen that that Randy has. I would say he's definitely in the top 5 in my book of calves that I think are special out of the set. He just has a lot of athletic ability. I actually haven't seen him. I have not seen him max out yet or get anywhere close to maxing out. But what I have seen of him,
he gets close.
Yeah, dude bucks every time. It's never for a lack of effort. I'll put it that way. There's never a lack of effort with this calf.
And he pulled a check at the event earlier this month on the 3 August. So
yeah.
Maybe he's beginning to put it all together. Maybe today's his day.
If this calf fires the way I think he can fire, I think this calf can be upwards of 90 pretty easy. Like he's got it to him. He might even could be 92. We'll see what he does today. But if he fires on all cylinders and everything goes perfect, it wouldn't surprise me if this calf could be 91 or 92. Pretty good today. A couple jumps into the right before he got going.
Yeah, here's the replay.
Definitely a little bucker right there. He does have the potential to sure enough crack 90 and be on up in there.
So that was S310 Cracker. So next up is S311, Wicked Pickle. So Wicked Pickle is sired by 94G Show Pony. Show Pony's by AR03, which is a full brother to the famous Showtime, out of a Surefire daughter, and out of the 41 cal Randy's, which is a Cloud King out of a secret agent daughter. Wicked Pickle won an event. I think the April event he won. Then since then he's missed a couple of events. He had a sore leg or something, so he's had a couple of events off to heal up.
Yeah.
We'll see what he does today. This is number 11 of 32. So we'll do the yearlings, take a little break, drag the arena, they'll calculate the scores, then we'll
turning back in the gate, having a nice day for the old Wicked Pickle there.
Yeah, he didn't really seem to have his trip that he won.
Yeah, he kind of kicked out of there and turned, and he kind of hauled out after that and just got to chasing his tail there, just making rounds.
But Wicked Pickle in this next entry was my Calcutta buy. So
I think he's pretty solid in your Calcutta buy. Another little calf here I really like.
S320 Snow Goose. Snow Goose is another 955 son out of the 420 cow, and she's a sired by S614 double up out of a 581 Notorious cow. So Snow Goose is placed earlier this year, like in the May and June and July events, won some checks. So crossing my fingers, hoping Snow Goose does something today. Contractor is Shippy and Matt King. I saw Matt somewhere earlier. He's down there at the end of the fence.
Yeah, this little bull, he don't lack no effort, man. He really tries to buck every time too. Like he is action packed and full of energy, and when they crack the latch, he's going to be doing something. I think he goes to the right a lot. He can go left or right. I don't think it really matters that much, and he will be getting it. That is for sure. If you want to talk about one that has some intensity, this one's got it. He don't really get off the ground like we really want to see him really get in the air, but as far as intensity, you can't fault him any. He is getting it right there. A lot of action, not just intensity. He's moving that front end, shaking his shoulders, moving his head. He's got a lot of stuff going on there really quick like.
That was 12. Number 12 on the day sheet, S320 Snow Goose. Up to number 13. That's S333, Who's Bigsby. He's another 90X son.
And been solid all year. This calf here has been solid all year long, in my opinion. He just jumps out there, does the same thing just about every time.
Yeah, he's won checks at 3 events. .90X goes back to Royal 521 Royal Reel, which is a high tensile son.
That is correct. Yep, that is correct. And his sire 90X, I think they call him Buckhammer now.
Buckhammer on the tour.
Yeah,
PCA.
Yeah.
PRCA.
And Pete Carr, Pro Rodeo, owns him. Billy Jones is the manager there. And me and Billy were talking this last winter, and he asked me if I knew where there was anything that was fresh and ready to go, and I told him about a few bulls that Robert and Randy had, and they ended up buying 2 of them, and I think Buckhammer has a really good shot to go to the NFR this year. He's definitely going to be on the short list for the finals. I think they only rode him once right at the beginning,
right?
And other than that, he's bucked everybody off, but if they do ride him, they're going to be bumping 90 on him. Real solid bull right there. I mean, that's him day in, day out, and that's one you can count on. I think you could buck him East Coast, West Coast, Canadian border, Mexico border, and he's going to do the same thing every time. And that means a lot to me. It might not mean a lot to some people, but if you got one that'll do it every time and be a 21 plus, he's a pretty special bull. That bull has never had a bobble, never had a bad day to my knowledge. And that's what I'm looking for. You take a bull like Studweiser or even the Wicked Pickler Snow Goose, they can beat that bull. But if you buck them 10 times and go off the aggregate, that bull's going to beat them. He maxes out every time. I think he gives you everything he's got. He just ain't got as much to give as some other ones do.
Right. Next young bull here is S340 Cowboy Brownie. So this is he's sired by 78F. We called him Cowboy Classic. He's another Royal Reel son, be a paternal brother to 90X. Out of a 20U Shepherd Hills tested daughter. Out of the 820 cow, which goes back to Raven's Mistake, out of a Ruby Red cow. Got a pretty good mixture of pedigrees in this one. So he placed at the July event, and 78F Cowboy Classic was the Derby and Classic year-end reserve champion.
Yeah.
Back up here in 22 and 23. Mike Rawson's hauling him today.
Yep, I hear he's still knocking out the same tracks and good. He's one bull riders love to get on, and that's like I say, I've never seen a bull more potent than High Tinsel on building spinners. I mean, Houdini's pretty good at building spinners, but that High Tinsel, man, if you got it mixed in that pedigree, they're going to turn. And not only do they turn, they do it for a long time. I've had a bunch of High Tinsel sons that I really like. There's a lot of longevity there. I've never had a rank one, but I've had a lot of good ones. Another calf doing it, just kind of knocking out the tracks there. And that's another one there that when he's a 4-year-old, guys will drive a long ways to get on that one at a rodeo, I guarantee you. Right. And they'll want to come get on him. Guy has a whole set of bulls like that going down the road to PRCA rodeos, and you'll probably have more bull rider entries than anybody does.
So we're up to number 15 on the day sheet, S344 Coal Banger, sired by B916, the Magic Maker son, out of 134 cow. She's sired by a Houdini son out of a Secret Agent cow, and the cow goes back to Gitas on the true, if I said that right. So it's really a Houdini son out of a Gitas cow.
Yep.
So he placed earlier this month at the 3 August event. So maybe Randy's beginning to get him dialed in. Tim almost pulled that gate. Well, he's got some kick.
Calf started slow and finished good. He finished with
strong,
bang,
right?
man. He looked good. Calf looked good. He got going at the end.
Yeah.
Really neat out from that little bull. He just kind of, when he started, he just kind of turned out of there and was going through the motions. And when he finished, he was popping and breaking loose and bucking. That means a lot to me from the contractor/breeder standpoint. I want them to finish stronger than they start, and that's, in my eyes, kind of the mark of a great one. The further he gets along in it, the harder he's bucking and the more he's trying. You want one to shine all the way through, but if they're going to progress, I'd rather them finish strong than weaken. Much more. If one starts slow, gets his feet under him, gets it all together, and finishes great, I love to see that.
So this little bull is the only calf by this sire, and the sire is S920. Randy called him Grey Goose. He's an heir to the throne son, which goes back to 640 Cloud King, and he's out of the RJ123 cow, which is a F50 Pearls Ghost out of a Gitas cow. So this is the only calf sired by Grey Goose. the replay. He sort of got lost a little bit, it looks like.
Yeah, he just got tangled up just kind of when he found a spot to turn, but
so that was Birthday Boy, right?
I believe that was Birthday Boy, yes, sir.
Oh, we're going to drag the arena. All right. It's like they got one more on the left, according to my sheet.
Yeah, we got one more to go over there.
But they're dragging the arena. They're halfway through. We got the second half. And so in the second half, I told you there was a tight race for second, third, and fourth separated by 1 point. Well, I forgot to mention Snow Goose that bucked earlier was in third place. So we'll see the second and fourth place bulls. Well, the first, second, and fourth place bulls come up here. But they're a few points behind that first place bull. They can catch him, though, I guess. It's all, anything's feasible.
Yes, that is correct. Anything can happen.
Right. Play, since Brett turned up the music a tad. And they're going to run the four-wheeler. Y'all don't want to hear that. See it going round and round and round. Or maybe you do. We'll let you watch it. It's like NASCAR. Left-hand turn.
That's it. That's it.
So Anna and Mary fell the other night in Eric, Oklahoma. Did you see that or hear about that?
No, I did not. Do what now?
They both fell.
Oh, the heifers.
Yeah, those heifers.
Gotcha. Yeah, I did talk to Cody on the way home, but yeah, I didn't get to see it. But no, them are some good heifers. And which one was it? The little black heifer and the little red heifer?
Yes.
Yeah.
And we'll see a couple of heifers later today too. At the end of the I was just trying to drown out some of those dogs barking.
Yeah, no, that
four-wheeler. I guess we can go to the sponsors right quick. So let me switch over here. Let me end this. So WTM Sports has a couple of sponsors.
Bucking Bull Series on WDTM Sports is brought to you by Jerky Pro, USDA and FDA approved beef jerky. It's low-fat, high-protein, organic, and 100% made in America. Jerky Pro, the go-to snack of pro gamers and athletes. 8 delicious varieties to choose from. Make sure you use the discount code MBBA on checkout for additional savings. Scan the QR code on your screen to order now. Bucking Bull Series on WDTM Sports is brought to you by Paul Bryan USA is a 100% made in the USA company with nearly a 100-year textile lineage. Comfort matters when it comes to socks, and Paul Bryan USA manufactures a full line of socks suited for any occasion, including their breast cancer awareness pink ribbon socks. Ladies, these super comfy socks not only feel great on your feet, they give back. For every pair sold, Paul Bryan USA donates $1 to breast cancer research. There's a perfect style for any lady, from classic white and pink to powder blue with pink hearts and the wildly popular pink giraffe print. Enjoy comfort, style, and know every pair of these socks sold will help breast cancer research. Scan the QR code on your screen and make sure you use the discount code BULL15 for 15% off your first purchase. PaulBryanUSA.com. What's on your feet?
So the MBBA has some sponsors as well. The shoot sponsors, you've probably seen them up there, Backyard Bucking Bulls. and the Evolution Spray Foam on the right. But the platinum sponsors are Kuchar Electric and Larson's Ranch and Shippey Realty. Shippey Realty was at the Calcutta last night. He was a buyer. The MBBA Gold sponsors are Bailey's Pro Rodeo, Dan's Last Shot, El Tapatia, great Mexican restaurant, Frontier Bar, Gregory Animal Clinic, Grossenberg Implement, Nagel Construction, Premier Ag, Raven Angus, and Teeman Hay. And the silver sponsors, First Fidelity Bank, Deadshot Outfitters, Flying D Convenience Store, Trace Real Silver, Schaefer Oil, Don Tuttle CPA, and Magic 93 KWYR. That is the Midwestern Bucking Bull sponsors. Looks like we're returning back to action. Let me. So next up. Forgot had Hayden muted. Trying to cover or talk about those sponsors. None of these events would probably be not possible without the sponsors. Their contributions are necessary to make all these events run each time.
That's right.
Oh. Brutus stumbled there.
It's actually the hardest I've ever seen that bull buck right there. He went right. That was dang sure the hardest he's ever bucked, in my opinion, that I've seen him. So he's kind of trying to put it together at the end of the year there. He's a pretty little bull as well.
Sort of mott face looking? Or
Yeah. Pretty little black baldy there.
Yeah, black ball. That's what I was trying to think of. The boss man's telling me to. And I think we're moving over to the other side now, to the left chute. The Evolution Spray Foam. I talked about the chute sponsor. They've been bucking them out on the right, out of the right side, Evolution Spray Foam. But on the left side, we got a chute available. Should anybody want to sponsor that chute for the 2025 season, just contact Randy. Be good publication, and you get free advertisement because they do buckings on the weekends and they post videos on Facebook and different things.
Mm-hmm.
You get lots of coverage.
Yeah, no, people will be seeing it. Randy and Jen and the boys do a great job with social media, so you'll see a lot of videos from here out there on social media, whether it's at an event or it's just bucking bulls at home.
So next up, number 18 is S35 Dakota, another 90X Sun, out of a 415 cow, which goes back to S614 Double Up, out of a Chaos cow. And Double Up, I think he was a top 10 or 15 bull like in 2012 at the American Heritage.
Probably so. Yep, he would have been in there.
Does that sound right?
Yeah. What was his Firebrand number? What was Double Up's number?
614.
So that'd have probably been 08. He'd have probably been a 2006 model. So that'd have been 08 at the Heritage. And
so yeah, he was top 10 or maybe top 15. I don't recall, but he did well. And they call him Double Up because he's double bred Ruby Red and Double Shot, or
probably double bred White Sports Coat, Spoot, Ruby Red.
Well, it's
double bred a lot of them.
Right.
And they say if it's line breeding if it works, and it's inbreeding if it don't.
Yeah.
That's what happened to Bill and Killery. Arkansas,
Right. So this is Shippey and Jet Nordic. Jet's down in North Carolina, Nebraska, excuse me.
That's why they had to have the Dakota name so we know where it's coming from.
Exactly. Looks like we're getting close.
A lot of these calves are kind of losing their back end today. That calf bucked when he got going. Just took him a little while to get there.
Right.
He kind of stumbled out of there before he got cranked up. But that's a real nice calf there. Gonna end up being a good bull. Ain't nothing wrong with that out. You just wish he'd have done it in the gate today. But as far as looking towards the future, solid bull there.
So, next entry from Shippey and his partner Hemp Hill, S318. Is that who I got? Oh, nope, that's not who I got.
Yep, this is old Diesel Power coming up here from Shippey and Hemp Hill. And
let's see if I can find the lower.
if I was to pick the one that I think might be the rankest when it comes bull rider time, this could very well be him out of Randy and Jen and the boys' sets of cattle coming out of their cow herd. This is probably the one that I think has the most potential to be a ranked bull with a bull rider. Very, very intense, kicks very hard. He just doesn't turn back real close every time. I have seen him turn back close, but usually he goes 2 or 3 jumps before he gets going. But if you look back and you look at bulls like Bushwhacker and Long John and even, Asteroid, Shepherd Hills Tested, David's Dream, list goes on, and bulls going a few jumps before they turn back. I don't get to watch the PBR as much as most, but I've seen Manhater, a few videos of him going a few jumps before he turns back. So as a futurity calf, you want him to spin close, but as a rider bull, a bull going a couple jumps before he gets going is not a problem at all whatsoever. So we'll see what he has to offer today. Kind of got tangled up when he got going. Bull still tried to buck. A lot of intensity, really good looking bull. You can't really make one much better than that one's built right there and the way he looks and everything about him. He's an athlete and going to be a big, stout, ranked bull.
That was S318 Diesel Power. Next up is S324 Brown Sugar, Shippey and Jordan Port. This young bull won a check back in July. Another 90X son out of a Cloud King daughter, out of a 938 baby brother daughter. So
This bull can be nice. I mean, this bull's a pretty solid little bull. He actually reminds me a lot of his daddy. He's 90X, correct?
Correct.
So he's going to be sired by the Buckhammer bull, and I've only seen this bull 2 or 3 times, but he does turn back in the gate, and he does get it. He just kind of lacks a little bit on the end of it. The couple times I seen him, he got to going so fast, he just kind of get tangled up towards the end of it. If he can finish the way he starts, this bull can be bumping that 90-point realm. He can be in there. And 90X, I never hauled him as a futurity calf or anything, because when he was a yearling, he kind of hurt himself, and I bred to him. And then we were rodeoing at the time. We were going to PRCA rodeos at the time when that bull was younger. And I said, I'm just going to get him big and stout and haul him as a 3-year-old. And we ended up selling him, but now this bull's going to go left today. Still reminds me a little bit of his daddy, maybe a notch or 2 off of him, but if he'll go in the gate to the right and do that, help him a lot more than going 2 jumps and around to the left. But still a calf with a lot of future and has his whole 2-year-old year ahead of him.
Right. I thought it was a good out for Brown Sugar. So here is the 4th place bull in the standings that are 2nd, 3rd, and 4th are all separated by a single point. S353, the Boss, Shippey and Jordan Port. The Boss is another 90X son, so you've heard Hayden talk about 90X, Buckhammer. We called him Who's Who when he was up here.
Yeah.
But he's out of the 513. Again, goes back to Cloud King out of that baby brother. So almost a full brother to Brown Sugar we saw just beforehand.
And I think the last event I was at, this calf turned back in the gate to the right and tried to be real good. I think he would have ended up 5th there. He just kind of stuck in the ground, and today he's there to the right, turning back.
Trying to get it on. Kept good intensity all the way through.
Solid little bull right there. He knows what he's supposed to do, and he goes out there and knocks it out. I don't think he's maxed out by any means. I think he's got more to give, and he'll bring it with more time.
So next up is 377 painted chrome. 955 son. U28 goes, back to sired by U28. Oh, I'm sorry. It'd be a U28 grandson. 955 sired by U28.
Yep. And then this calf right here, he was the event champion last time, right, Robert?
Yeah, he split first and second.
And I'm going to brag on Robert's bull here a little bit. I keep kind of forgetting about this one because he had trouble keeping his feet throughout the first part of the year. But we bucked this calf when I was here. I wasn't at the event. Randy was just bucking him for practice, and I thought this calf could have sure enough been up there in that 90-point realm, no doubt about it. And he's full of intensity, and that's one thing. I'll just go ahead and throw it out there. I'm not a big U28 fan at all whatsoever, but it's hard to argue with what he's done. I just think there's bulls that are out there that are better breed bulls than U28. But this 955, 3 of my favorite bulls out of the whole set of calves here are by 955.
Right.
I believe Cracker might be a 955.
I think you're right.
I think Cracker's a 955. Diesel Power's a 955, and this is a 955. And if any of these 3 have their day, they're the 3 best bulls out of the set. And so there dang sure might be something there. This bull's just kind of, he's a little fireball. He'll fight to shoot a little bit, lay down. But once he gets it figured out, he might be. I know I've probably said it 3 times in the broadcast here, but looking back over where we're at right now, of what's entered from Shippey and McCatherine or the whole Shippey crew, this might be the rankest bull out of all of them. Then we'll see if he can put it together today.
Yeah, see if he does it. Looks like the dummy's hanging off of the side, looking through the...
Yeah, he may kind of be just rolled to the back there, like got his shoulders rolled towards the back side of the buck and shoot. We'll see if Randy's going to get him up or take him. He's going to take him squatting, which ain't a bad idea, and there we go. Little calf tries to buck. That's one that's he's gonna have to get by him as a 2-year-old. Once he gets it figured out,
right,
he'll be one everybody has to look out for as a 2. That's for sure.
And I didn't get the replay, and he sort of jumped off the screen. I apologize. I was looking at the bull, not looking at the monitors.
Well, I mean, Robert's got the money on the line here now, everybody. That's why he got to pay attention to what's going on in that arena.
So here comes the bull in first place in the year-end standings. This is 328 Hooligan. It's a McCatherine and O'Brien rodeo cattle.
Most solid bull all year, Robert?
Most solid bull, I believe, all year. They got him a little work up in the back pins at the last event. He placed the first hole out of the money, but we'll see what he does today. I'm hoping he does well today. I bought this bull in the Calcutta as well.
I think it's a good buy.
So, and I like the way he just stands there. He's looking out. But, he's I think he's ready, hopefully. We'll see. But Hooligan's a 90X son, obviously, out of a 728, my 728 cow. She goes back to W4 out of an S5 Wildcat daughter. Wildcat is a ruby red son.
Yep.
So a little bit of Randy's shippy stuff.
Here we go.
I don't, probably a little slip there in the beginning, it looked like. And I didn't hit the replay fast enough. So we'll be in the middle of, yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't get the replay in the middle of the.
Calf tried to buck, and dummy kind of slid on him. He broke that ratchet off when that dummy hit that
Post
there at the end. But that calf there's been real good all year long. Kind of had a few bobbles and everything.
Broke, yeah.
The post.
So they're doing a little repair on the dummy, like Hayden said, he broke it on the ratchet. So let me try these sponsors again while we got a little momentary break. So
Bucking Bull Series on WDTM Sports is brought to you by Paul Bryan USA is a 100% made in the USA company. They manufacture some of the most comfortable socks available, and sock comfort is key if you're on your feet all day. Check out the classic OG socks. These throwback socks may look old school, but they are manufactured with the latest technology and high quality construction. The classic OG socks from Paul Bryan USA are great for everyday wear, from sneakers to boots. The OGs can handle the wear and tear. Scan the QR code on your screen and make sure you use discount code BULL15 for 15% off your first purchase. PaulBryanUSA.com. What's on your feet?
all right, I was talking and had it muted, but next bull here is age 10, tie-dye butterscotch. We saw this young bull first time at the beginning of the month. No pedigree on him, but Braden and Ashley Woody.
Another little calf there that's going to really end up bucking someday. He took him a couple jumps to get going, but when he found a spot, he was up and down, getting vertical, snapping, kicking. Really nice. Little bull's got a lot of potential there. Probably going to be a very big bull, but he is catty and athletic. When he's bucking, he can get it.
So here comes the number 2 bull in the year-end standings. This is 3600, Evelyn's Pet, by McGinnis Bucking Bulls. Rod told me last night at the Calcutta that Evelyn's his wife, and he allows her to pick out a calf each year, and this is her pick this year. So that's how we got Evelyn's Pet. But this bull has won the June event, placed at a couple others, won money at the others. No pedigree on this that I'm aware of. I'm sure Rod probably knows it, but tying that flank, putting that pin in. Here we go. I got the replay. I'm on it this time.
Yeah, bull went both ways. Turned back and the gate to the left. Back to the right in 4 seconds. Just a solid out from him. Little bull's been good. Been good all year long from what I can remember. Like you said, Bob, he's been solid.
So we're up to brand number 300 Bar Rat, another entry from McGinnis Bucking Bulls. This bull won second back in June.
Little calf here, probably the smallest one we've seen today, but he is an athlete. And he may not be the smallest one. He's dang sure bigger than Snow Goose. He's just kind of thin, lighter made all the way through. He's the kind that looks like if he wants to crack loose and buck, he can sure enough get it.
We're getting near the end. Just 2, 4, 6, 7 entries left. This is 300 Bar Rat from McGinnis Bucking Bulls. Looks like I'm going to try to give him one of those silent gate things. Tim's trying to open it slightly or quietly. Rod's still trying to get the pin in the flank there. They'll hit that remote control on that dummy and it'll release the flank at the same time. The dummy all slides off and makes things easier.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Rod's going to try to put a little more in him. Looked like he didn't have very much in him, but put a little more flank in him there. His calf's kind of up towards the front. I'd rather see him a little bit more to the back than the front. But
he's getting a little bucky in the chute.
Let's see if they can pull him back. And somebody steps up to his head, it might help him a little bit just to push him to the back. See, all the pressure's behind him right now, if you see what I'm saying, Bob. Everybody's behind him.
Behind him,
Everybody's behind him. I'd move up in front of him, not even mess with him. You know, there we go. Now he stepped back. He's going to clear. He just needs to tone it down a notch. You can tell that little bull bucks. He's just got to slow her down a little bit.
That was 300 Bar Rat from Rod McGinnis. Next up is N391 from Tim Schreiber, Little Nate. Little Nate goes back to CO 17H, CO Cheyenne Owens, we believe.
Yeah.
98 Alpha or 98A Hurricane Hustler.
Yes, sir. Cheyenne bred to that bull for a few years. Had a lot of really nice calves out of him.
And goes out of the MCC 915 cow. She goes back to Page ADC Buster out of Akish's Wildly Legit cow. Are we on the other side?
Yeah, Little Nate's going to be out of the right. Yeah. That looks like it'll be our last right-hand delivery bull until the end. So we'll go with one right here, and then it looks like 4 more lefts and another right. So it looks like we're 6 from the end of the road here.
And the last 3 are all heifers that you'll see today. We started bucking heifers and they're 1 year old because it's the only time you can really buck them. Play with them, I should say.
We'll see. And I kind of have a different opinion on that. I don't know if I'm right or wrong yet. But I've seen them old bucking horses buck with foals on their side, and I've seen them buck with foals in them when they're so fat they can barely walk. So figured if they wanted to buck them as 2s or buck them on down the road, I wouldn't mind seeing them buck as 2-year-olds. If everybody wants to play the game, let's roll them on into 2s and heck, go ahead and breed them and see what happens. I don't know enough about what goes on inside, but I know they buck them mares when they're bred.
Yeah. So this is N391, Little Nate. Tim's got him standing there, pretty good. Well, he's looking out, maybe kneeling down a little bit.
Yeah,
there he stood up
a little bit. There we go.
Get my fat finger on the replay.
Went a little ways before he got going. I think that calf's usually a left, but I could very well be wrong. But he did go left today.
Yeah, he's won at several events. Wrong lower third. Coming back to the left. So this brand number 1923, another Tim Schreiber entry. Goes back to the Rocking Tees Bar 1 Terrible, which is a little Houdini grandson out of the Dozier 32 cow, which is a Houdini over Popeye. And he's pulled a check this year. So I'm sure it's a lot of tight competition this year. Looks like Tim's getting close.
Calf started good, just kind of jumped out of it there at the end.
Here's the replay. He's bucking and kicking.
Yeah.
Got a little drop to him. Like you said, he
just kind of fizzled out at the end of it.
One more entry from Tim Schreiber. He's bar 374. Dos Equis. Sired by 360 I'll Show You Crazy, which is a...
Do you think he's the most interesting bull in the world?
Could be. Might be. Sired by the famous Crazy Train out of a Showtime cow. And he's out of a bar 74. Bar 74 goes back to B84 bar B, Neon Night Sun, by K8 out of K8 Red Wasp, which is out of a bar 994, the last daughter of Mama Cotton. If I said all this right.
There's a lot of it on there.
There is. The Calf's Grand Dam, bar 994, is the last daughter of Mama Cotton, which is the dam to 331 Cotton, who's the sire to the world champion Asteroid.
Bull kicked out the back, leaving there, kind of got him off. He kicked over the top of that slide, hung a leg, kind of made him bobble right out of there. Wasn't able to put it all together, but he was still good. He knocked it out, did his deal.
So this is 316 Loda Diane from Jeff and Charlotte Kephart bucking bulls. I guess the bulls part got cut off on my lower third there, but she's a 90X heifer out of the 016 Super Friendly 2 cow. And the Super Friendly 2 cow is sired by 713, a Shyster clone out of a Cloud King daughter. So this is number 30 of 32. Tough call today there on the judging, I suspect.
Been a lot of baubles.
Lots of baubles.
Lots of baubles. No doubt about that.
And they are taking photos here today, so if you're one of these partners on any of these contractors' bulls, I'm sure Jenny will post it on the website later on. You'll be able to buy photos. We saw these heifers up here in May, then they haven't been bucked since then, so that's why they're a little wild in the chute. That
There we go. Good job on the gate. Solid heifer. Turn back in the gate.
Yeah.
Look good.
And I waited too long to do the replay. Next entry from Jeff and Charlotte is 318 Magical Diane. She's a B916, sired by B916, which is the magic maker out of the Mind Freak cow. By Bar 18 Polar Power, which goes back to S329 Polar Vortex. And a ruby red granddaughter.
Looks like we're grabbing another dummy. Our clicker might have quit clicking or something, but we'll grab another dummy real quick.
Need the remote too, they said.
Jen's got it. She is running. She was running. She must have fell.
She handed it off to Ben.
She did a handoff.
Yeah.
You know, rumor is that Jen played a little high school and college football and rugby at Wyoming State.
Did she?
That's the rumor.
That's the rumor.
But you know how those are.
Yeah, I know how they are. Rumors are not, I guess, can be bad, sometimes be good.
Sometimes they make things more interesting.
They do.
We're getting her all rigged up now.
Yeah. So, bad dummy on hooligan. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
While there's a little delay, let me do a little self-promotion thing. If you like some merchandise, you can go to buckingbullseries.com. There's merchandise for sale, hoodies, t-shirts, thermoses, mugs. Scan the QR code. Chris, the owner of WTM Sports and Who Did That Media LLC, is homesick in North Carolina with COVID.
That poor fella.
Poor fella. Teach him to go out to a concert and kiss on guys in front of him.
He is the life of the party, though.
He is. So, and Chris and his daughter designed a lot of the merchandise, or the design that buckingbullseries.com designed. So Emma, she designed it. So, but yeah, that helps us to get to these events, pay for the equipment and stuff. We're always trying to improve it a little bit, but anything helps. We were doing a giveaway. I have to get Jeff's address because he's tried to mail a couple of them out and they keep getting returned before today's over with. But anyway, you can also but you know, if you subscribe and like at WTM Sports on YouTube, you know, you're sending an email with your name and address, and you could be put in for a drawing for some of that free merchandise. I think it's a shirt and a thermos cup, something. But anyway, it's good. Just you know, register if you want the free merch. Let's talk about one of our sponsors right quick. The WTM Sports sponsors.
Bucking Bull Series on WDTM Sports is brought to you by Jerky Pro, USDA and FDA approved beef jerky. It's low fat, high protein, organic, and 100% made in America. Jerky Pro, the go-to snack of pro gamers and athletes. 8 delicious varieties to choose from. Make sure you use the discount code MBBA on checkout for additional savings. Scan the QR code on your screen to order now.
So the Midwestern Bucking Bulls Platinum sponsors are Kuchar Electric, Larson's Ranch, and Shippey Realty. Looks like we're getting back into it. This is Magical Diane. 318 Magical Diane, Jeff and Charlotte Kephart.
Yep, you said this is a 916 daughter, correct?
916.
I can kind of tell it in the buck and shoot. She's just watching the way she looks and the way she turns her head and the way she's watching. She carries some characteristics of her sire, no doubt.
Then that bucking shoot has no sponsor on it. So again, if you want to be a sponsor for the 2025 season, which starts in October, reach out to Randy or Jenny. You could have a little sign. Ooh. She is a kicking.
Yeah, she. That's one that's going to produce some buckers right there, boys. I mean, set up and kicked, and yeah, no, it's all right. Everybody got to see it. She's a little bucker right there.
So the last entry on the right side out of the Evolution Spray Foam shoot, number 50, Cracklin, and that should be Cracklin Rosie. Cracklin Rosie, after the Neil Diamond song, if you're old enough to remember that. But she's sired by 35 Turbo out of the XTB 14 cal, which goes back to 4721 full count, which is Deja Blue Sun.
I was going to say, this one's got to be an AI if she was born in 2020. Got to be. I guess Turbo could still be alive, but
he'd be awful old.
He would be not. He'd have been 18 when she was made, but come from the late Mitch Terrell and his great program out there in Anson, Texas. Boys Trevor and Tyler, they got a good deal out there. PR Stock Contractors, and there's some legends in Texas in in West Texas Rodeo, and Mitch Terrell was definitely one of them. Lost Mitch last year in a tragic vehicle accident, and Mitch was a one-of-a-kind fella, one of the funniest people you'll ever be around, and a great bull man and bucking horse man and stock contractor. He's definitely a special individual.
So this is the last entry in the yearling class. Almost just a few dollars shy of $18,000 up for grabs today. And as Hayden said, we saw a few bobbles today. You know, judging may be tough. We won't ask him if he's got a clear winner yet. We'll wait till the results come out.
Yeah.
When everybody, that way we can all learn together, and I'll get them posted as quickly as I can.
Woo!
And she slipped down. Let's see if I got it. Got this one.
Heifer was bucking.
She was bucking. Lost her feet right there. That was 50. Cracklin' Rosie from Jeff and Charlotte Kephart. Might have been on the way to being the clear winner. So we'll see how it goes. We're going to take a little break with everybody else. I'll play some music. Well, I'll try to play some music. Here, hopefully it'll get started. All right, let me try it again. Good.
She's not your public property, she's just a girl. She lost her way or thirst, she stays, she's never yours. She doesn't breathe, she doesn't leave when she's with you. She scratches red and cuts too deep, there's nothing left to do. The world inside she sees is all in black, trapped inside a ball. The world inside she sees is always gray, trapped inside a ball. The world inside will I never go.
still took my hand, and I just couldn't say all the words there in my brain. So I kissed you hoping you would understand. And oh, how'd we abandon simple days? Oh, what comes along and causes change? Oh, I still love you all the same, but I'd be lying to say I didn't miss chasing you, chasing this. Now we're both punching clocks. Seems like the world, it never stops. But I'd sure like to cash in rain checks on you. 'Cause somewhere along the way, between the dreams and kids we chased, we grew up and lost our point of view. Oh, how do we abandon simple days? Oh, what comes along and causes change? Oh, I still love you all the same, but I'd be lying to say I didn't miss and chasing you and chasing this. 'Cause falling in love, you can't bottle it up. You just have to remember the feelings you felt. Well, they never left. Let them rise from the embers. Oh, how do we abandon simple days? Oh, what comes along and causes change? Oh, I still love you all the same, but I'd be lying to say I didn't miss chasing you, chasing this.
Daddy didn't raise no fool, wouldn't let her date a boy till he taught her how to shoot. And Daddy didn't play no games, wouldn't let her trade her name for a fake I do. Boy, you better know what you're getting into. This ain't no shotgun wedding that you're used to. The target is you. If you leave her standing all alone at the altar, Daddy's daughter got a Smith and Wesson pistol that her daddy bought her hidden in a garter, and she ain't afraid to use it. It's up to you. Are you gonna be blood or just blood in the water? 'Cause she can't help but knowing what her daddy taught her. She's her daddy's daughter.
All right, there's the results from the yearlings this morning. S310 Cracker won it. Shippy and Big Daddy, $4,122.75. Second place was 353 from Randy Holthusen, $3,047.25. Third place was S344 Coalbanger, Shippy and TNT, $2,330.25. Fourth place was 377 Painted Chrome from McCatherine and Shippy, $1971.75. Fifth place was Bar 374 Dos Equis from Tim Schreiber. Sixth was S37 from Studweiser from Shippy and Shippy. Seventh, 320 Snow Goose from Shippy and King. S333 Who's Bigsby, Shippy, and should be a slash in there, Austin. And ninth place was 50 Cracklin' Rosie from Jeff and Charlotte Kephart. There is the totals. So I'll leave that up for till they get ready to start the the 2-year-olds, and I'll go back to playing some more music.
Stressing, counting all my blessings. God, come get me out of this town. 'Cause every day I wake up wishing I could break up with the city light and construction sound. I couldn't wait to move, I had so much to prove. It was all I could do to get away. But now that I'm here, I'm filled with fear. In the mirror when I look at my face, all I see is an empty heart and broken dreams. Oh, you got me cussing, yeah, I'm probably running, trying to get away from myself. Do I need a vacation, maybe medication? Do you think I need professional help? I couldn't wait to move, I had so much to prove. It's all I could do to get away. But now that I'm here, I'm filled with fear. In the mirror when I look at my face, all I see is an empty heart and broken dreams. Don't give up, you're enough, kid. Keep your head up. If it's tough, you can bluff it. You'll figure it out. Got a bug, give me love, so I don't mess myself up with the drugs and the lover who isn't enough for me. Is it ever enough for me? I couldn't wait to move, I had so much to prove. It was all I could do to get away. But now that I'm here, I'm filled with fear. In the mirror when I look at my face, I couldn't wait to move, I had so much to prove. It was all I could do to get away. And now that I'm here, I'm filled with fear. In the mirror when I look at my face, all I see is an empty heart and broken dreams.
the back of this Indian bike. Brass rings in the center and a wind with a red sunset going down. There's no lines on a gravel road, riding where nobody goes. And I'm addicted to his leather and smoke. Give me a black motorcycle, give me playback on a vinyl. It's some cheap aviators from 65. Give me snakeskin boots, gold swaying like a noose, and I'll be clinging to the back of this Indian bike. He is my nicotine, I'm his desert queen. Worn out bandana tied around my neck. Call it Bonnie and Clyde, a modern day ride or die. And I'm convicted, 25 to life. Give me a black motorcycle, give me playback on a vinyl. And some cheap aviators from 65. Give me snakeskin boots, gold swaying like a noose, and I'll be clinging to the back of this Indian bike. Give me a black motorcycle.
All right, looks like we're getting ready to go. First out is 206X. Hopefully everybody got a chance to review the results from the yearling class. 206X is a 05E Disco Inferno son out of a Hayden Shaw Page 55/D cow, which
Yeah.
goes back to high tensile over smooth move.
There he goes. Now, oh my goodness. He didn't get to finish it. That bull's out of a really nice cow that I sold Parker McCown. She's actually a maternal sister to the 2023 PRCA World Champion 53 Bayou Bengal that we were fortunate enough to have a part of in his career. And little Cafe just didn't quite get her finished the way he needed to. He was trying to buck, getting off the ground, kicking. Going to end up being a nice bull.
Next up is K804 Red Dawn. This is a Magic Maker son. Magic Maker goes back to Shepherd Hills Tested out of a Stray Kitty.
Yeah,
daughter.
I didn't mean to cut Robert
No, go
off
ahead.
here, but yeah, out of a Stray Kitty female, this bull.
I don't know if
Go ahead and finish that pedigree, then we're going to talk about him.
She's out of the McGuire, he's out of the McGuire 804 cow, which goes back to 61W Fire Show, which is a Showtime son out of a Houdini daughter.
Yeah, no, this bull's been good all year long. Split second and third in May, won the June event and the July event up here. Bull gets real steep. He'll drift across there. For the way he's bred, being a Magic Maker, and my experience with them, finding one that is rock solid and does it every time is kind of hard to come by. They have so much intensity and so much buck, they can bobble really easy. And so far, when I've been here, I haven't seen this this bull bobble yet. He's been really good for Tim. Tim always brings good cattle to town, and we'll see what he does today.
That was another good out.
Another good out right there. Somebody's looking for a breed bull. That's probably one to try to get a hold of from Tim right there. Magic Maker that does it every time that you can count on. That'd be a pretty good one to give a try to right there.
Next up is 211. No sire on this young bull, but out of the 703 Missy cow, which goes back to 33 locomotive breath out of a Bodacious daughter. The contractor's DJ Cattle, which is Darren and Janice Yoder. He split third, fourth at the event on 3 August. And what you'll see on these 2-year-olds, it's a very, there's only 11 of them because, like I said earlier, people know they can't necessarily beat them. They quit entering them, and these 11 are tough, I believe.
Yeah, it's going to be a solid set of bulls. The first two right off the bat, both tried to buck. That 206X just fell, and then Red Dawn really put it together there. Really nice bull, and Darren's as good a bull man as there is out there, and he's as good of. He's probably the best herdsman I've ever had the experience of being around in my life, whether it's anything to do with livestock or farm agriculture related. Darren's top shelf. White-tailed deer man out of Iowa, and if you want to talk about knowledgeable on animals, there ain't nobody better than this guy right here. Had the world champion Amigo too with his father-in-law Ivan Stoltzfus, and I'm sure this calf goes back to him probably in some way somehow. But real solid bull. Kind of got hollowed out there at the bottom, but towards the end of it. But he turned back in the gate to the right, and he knows what he's supposed to do.
I'm probably late on the replay. Yeah, I'm sorry. Apologize to the people viewing. I'm trying to do 10 things at one time, and sometimes I forget the replay button, and my partner.
I think I got to start saying replay.
You might have to say replay.
Redo.
Let me see that again.
There we go. I'll start working on it.
But I mentioned earlier, the photographer here in the arena. Pictures will be available. You need to support these photographers. Please, buy some photos. I buy a set of photos from all, ones that are here.
I'm a picture guy, and the reason is it's kind of Americana. You don't see it no more,
No.
Everybody's worried about a picture for Facebook or a picture for Instagram or whatever. But 8x10, all these great bulls are a photo album. To put pictures up at your house, I think it's kind of a lost art, honestly. I think a lot of people forget where we come from and forget where we're going. But they say a picture's worth 1,000 words, and that's the thing here. They all got a story to tell. You can keep your videos and do all that, but you ain't gonna put TVs up in your house and replay your bulls bucking all the time. So you might as well put a good photo of them up.
So 203 here, sired by, I think it's a Jimmy Tweed. Is that his name?
Yeah.
603 Twisted Ding Dong, who's out of sired by Page 160X, goes back to Showtime. Don't know much about it, the bottom side of this young bull, but
yeah, if Darren raised him, he's gonna probably go back to Amigo too. May go back to 1634 Vegas, bull that I'd sold Darren and Ivan many years ago. That little bull's went on and done great things, but Darren has a very, very small number of cows. Like, he doesn't run very many. I don't think the guy has 20 head of cows, and all of them buck. I mean, they're all good bulls. Darren's percentages are tremendous. Really, really solid bull. They're big, stout bull, and we're on the replay. Big, stout bull, turns back in the gate. Going to make a heck of a rider bull. He means it. Like, he's gritting his teeth and bucking. He may not be getting off the ground and getting as steep as some do, but that's probably going to be one there that'll, just for me, watching the way he bucks and watching him in the buck and shoot and everything, he's one that's going to last a long time.
Switching back over to that Evolution spray foam gate shoot. Next up is, now this bull won the last event for the 2-year-olds. 126 bar 2 Scouts Honor, Burkhart Cattle Company. He's I'm assuming this is Mr. 711, sired by Mr. 5017 out of the Amigo 2 daughter, out of the 79 Echo. This bull, Scouts Honors, out of the 79 E cow, which goes back to Lebanon Levy. out of a Houdini cow. Amigo was the 2013 ABBI Futurity champion. So, again, tough class of 2-year-olds here. So it looks like we're getting close. Hayden stepped away for a moment. He's back now. He was taking his $5,000 bribe.
No, we just talking about Amigo too and how potent he is. This is another Amigo pedigree here.
Here we go.
You want to talk about put a bull rider on him and let him go both ways and do that right there and watch everybody's teeth start rattling. You know, I mean, he wants to bring you back down over his head, going back the other way. Really neat bull right there. I don't know what Thomas's plan is with that one, but that's one that can go on the truck and go to work for somebody really quick, like right there. That's going to dang sure make a heck of a rider bull.
Here's one with we're already up to number 6, but this is 127 bar 2 sagebrush, same sire as the previous bull, that Mr. 711. He's out of that Amigo 2 daughter that Hayden was talking about, and Mr. 711's out of the Amigo 2 daughter. And this bull is out of the 67D, which goes back to Lost Hotel, out of a reindeer daughter. So something a little different.
Yeah.
On the bottom side of that cow.
Got some pedigree mixed up in there, that's for sure. They got a little bit of all of it, which that's what it takes to make a ranked bull. I'm an advocate for the most ranked bulls that you can put on that pedigree, the better chance you have of raising buckers. Your bruisers, your bushwhackers, your long johns, your man haters, they're all freaks. And when I say a freak, they're special. They're a one-of-a-kind athlete. And it's more about what's in their heart and what's in their brains and their athletic ability. When they can put it all together, something really special. Another really nice bull here. Yeah, that's another one worth a replay right there. That has that Amigo 2 paint look to him, kind of carrying on through the genetics, turned back right there and bucked. Real solid bull. Two really, really nice calves from Burkhart Cattle Co. there. That's 2 bulls that you're going to see go on and do big things, no doubt.
Next up is Shippy and Tricker, S21 Wild West Show. Here's a 78F son, Cowboy. We called him Cowboy Classic. I'm not sure what Mike calls him. Probably just Bull, I guess.
Oh, he's probably holding that Cowboy Classic name.
Then again, he's out of a W4 cow, out of a Cloud King daughter.
And the old W4, I'm going to hit on him real quick. W4 was good for a long time. I packed him around for Mike a long time ago, and he won a lot for Mike. That bull, he kicked, turned back in the gate to the left. He's a backlash son out of a Candyman daughter, and he's one you can count on to do it every time. You know, at that time, he was pretty much in the top 5 everywhere we took him, and he would have been he was probably in that 87, 89 point range, but you hear a lot of people say, well, he's just a 21 and a half or he's just a 21 3/4. There's a lot that goes into that doing it every time. Doing it every time special. That bull got too close, hit his horn on the post before he got going. It's going to be a good one right there. Shippy and Tricker. I think, and that's is it, what is
Wild
that?
West Show.
Yep. No, but I mean Chuck Tricker. Chuck's got him got him a bucker there. That bull's going to be able to go on and do big things. Kind of had a bobble leaving there, but still dang sure tried to buck.
I think we're going back to the rights.
Yep, we're going to jump over and grab a right real quick. But
Back.
Randy actually bred that bull right there to his heifers this year. Wild West Show is on the heifers, and if any of y'all guys are shopping, if y'all need some that's going to help them turn. I know some guys need some leap and kick and buck and altitude and intensity, and some breeding programs need the spin. That bull is going to put the spin in them from 78F on down to the Wild West Show. That bull hit his horn hard enough on the latch that if you'd have had an arm there, you'd have broke it. If you had had a finger, you'd have lost it. That's how hard he hit his horn on the post there. So it rattled him, and then he gathered himself, kept rearing and kicking, got clear and come back to the left. Probably one of my favorite 2-year-olds of Randy's right there. But like I say, if you're wanting to buy some cattle and you need something that's going to turn back in the gate, the offspring out of those heifers and that bull right there are going to do it, no doubt. And then I think Randy cleaned up that set of heifers with 49B top line, a bull that originally was raised by D&H Cattle Company that me and Bob Wisnant were partners on and packed him all over the world. But Randy's heifers being bred to Wild West Show and top line, you want to talk about make them turn back and buck, they're gonna do it. And that top line probably had 60 outs with a dummy, did it every time, and we probably bucked him 150 times with a bull rider, and he done it every time. So if you want consistency, come over here and shop for them heifers.
And they're all out of 90X, B916.
That's right.
A couple of 955 heifers in that group. Some 78F heifers in that group. So that's a good group of heifers.
Yes, it will be.
This is extra special. He's a Polar Vortex son. Haven't called his name much today, but out of a Cloud King double shot daughter. He's won some money this year.
Real solid bull there, set up, kicked, leaving, made him a big round, then stayed hooked with it. I'd like to seen him keep it going there. But he looked good, man. That bull was real solid, bucked hard.
We're already up to number 9. Back over here on the left.
And we haven't seen no slouches. I mean, if you had these 11 bulls on the truck as 3-year-olds, man, them bull riders be beating your door down to come get on them, and they might only get 2 or 3 of them rode. And that's just out of the first 8 we've seen,
Right. This is S212, Pretty Boy Floyd. He's another 78F son out of a double-up 542 cow, which sired by a Secret Weapon son out of the S614 double-up cow. This bull was the year-end champion last year as a yearling. So he done a lot last year. This year he's performed well, just didn't win near as many checks as he did last year.
He's one that I would say has kind of got dummy broke. He's kind of used to that dummy riding him every time. Still bucks hard, but he kind of just lost a little bit of his intensity, and he might, I know he had a day or two where he didn't turn back right there.
Right.
But he's ready to go on the road. You could take this bull this winter and put him to work, go in some open bull ridings or whatever as a long 2-year-old coming 3. Bull's got enough size, got the right mentality. You can start bucking him right now.
This is S212 Pretty Boy Floyd.
There we go. Turning back to the left and bucking today, guys.
Let's see that replay.
Really big bull, real solid out. Look good.
So in the 2-year-olds here, we're paying 4 holes. So there's almost $8,000 being paid out today. They paid over $25,000 this year in the 2-year-old class. And we never got large numbers of 2-year-olds.
Right. No, there's enough bulls around, and and it's been real solid, like if you, and I don't even know what they've all been scoring all year long, but if you got a bull that can be in that 87 to 89 point range, it's a good place to bring him.
Right.
If you got one that can be 90 plus, you're going to dang sure win money anywhere. But here, 87 to 89 pointer is going to get in the money, and especially if we can get the entries up in this class. And what people have to realize is you have to get your bulls on the road. If you want them to take the road as a 3 and you want them to be ready to go to bull rides and take the fireworks and take the pyro and take the back pins and bull ropes hanging and shaps clanging and all that, you got to get them on the road when they're 2. This is a great way to break these bulls and get them ready. And that's one thing with Randy. He'll let you bring extras and buck them after the event and all that. Enter you one and bring some extras and get some outs on them. It's worth it.
211 Happy Hour from McGinnis Bucking Bulls.
Yep, rock solid bull. I remember him from the past events. He knocks it out, does turns back in the gate to the left. Bull riders are gonna love to get on that bull, and he's one you can depend on.
And he goes back to W4 as well. He's a grandson of W4, out of a Gangster Sign cow. He's out of Up and 12 Up and In as his sire. Can you see it?
Yeah, I do. I remember. I think I remember that Up and In. I think Chase Fouch actually might have hauled that bull around for a while.
I think that W4 might wish we'd got a few more, calves, calves out of him. I like that W4 stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yep. No, they should turn back and get it. That's one thing. Just like the ones we saw today, that he does pass it on in his pedigree, and that's one thing with backlash. A lot of those backlashers, they do turn back and buck. There was a lot of consistency there when the pages use backlash.
This is 250 from Randy Holthusen from Missouri. He's placed at the July and split 3rd and 4th in the earlier August event, so he's pulled checks both times he's been out up here.
Yeah, I've only seen him once, but I'd like to know his pedigree. I really liked this bull the first time I saw him in July. Had a lot of timing, got off the ground and kicked, turned. Looked like he'd have had a pretty good seat on him if he was a bull rider, But if you stump your toe, you'd buck off of him. But at the same time, if you got him rode, you're probably going to be bumping 90. And he's got some size to him, so he'll be really interesting. It'll be really interesting to see what he does as a rider bull. Some bulls, some bulls are going to sure enough be better with the rider. Some might fall off, but this is one I think that'll sure enough be better.
Oh, a little stumble
and
there.
I still like him. Really like him, actually. He just had a little bobble there, but he's one that has the tools to make it happen.
All right. Well, they're going to go get the results. Hopefully they'll get them out to me quickly. I'll get them posted. Here's the yearling results again. So I'll play some music while they do their thing. Those judges and all that stuff. Let's see if I can get the music going. Problem is, I don't remember where I left off on music, so Let me just start here.
Let's go. I was born to kill it, I was meant to win. I am down and willing, so I will find a way. It took a minute, now it didn't happen right away. When it get hot in the kitchen, you decide to stay. That's how it winners made. Stick a fork in the hater on my dinner plate. I walk into the fire like it's just a bit of flames. I switch my style up, watch the money pile up. I'ma get rich or die trying, want me switch lanes. I'm always getting better, I'ma be on 5th place. On this one, then 4th on the next. 3rd, 2nd, 1st, you report with the best. She showing love, give me all the raw energy. Don't stop, go ahead, get it in. Jump, knock, let me in. Huff and puff and blow the house down. Raw energy. Don't stop, go ahead, get it in. Jump, knock, let me in. Huff and puff and blow the house down. I do it for the love, they perform for the checks, and I still get more. They be bored by the rest. I done put the work in, wasn't born in success. See the storm, it affects the performance. But I dance in the rain and the thunder, the drums. So I keep going hard, I won't stop till I'm done. From the bottom to the top, I'm the one. I can drop in a month, I'll be back at the top. Let's go. Raw energy. Don't stop, go ahead, get it in. Jump, knock, let me in. Off and puff and blow the house down. Raw energy. Don't stop, go ahead, get it in. Jump, knock, let me in. Off and puff and blow the house down. Yeah, we blow the house down. Yeah, we blow the house down. Big moves will shake the ground. All the greats who came before us, we about to make them proud. We've got to make this count. Take the ball and raise it now. Make noise and crazy loud. It's all moment, let me hear you shout. Don't give up, we can turn it round. We got the fire, we burn it down. Yo, I pop champagne at the back of the club. Yo, I'm back with a sweat, tears back with a blood. How to get it out of mud, kinda like Predator. Get to the chopper, pockets getting fatter, so she call me Big Mama. Raw energy. Don't stop, go ahead, get it in. Jump, knock, let me in. Puff and blow the house down. Raw energy. Don't stop, go ahead, get it in. Jump, knock, let me in. Puff and blow the house down. Raw energy.
Give me a black motorcycle, give me playback on a vinyl and some cheap aviators from 65. Give me snakeskin boots, skull swaying like a noose, and I'll be clinging to the back of this Indian bike. Brass rings in the center and a wind with a red sunset going down. There's no lines on a gravel road, riding where nobody goes, and I'm addicted
stressing, counting on my blessings. God, come get me out of this town. 'Cause every day I wake up wishing I could break up with the city light and construction sound. I couldn't wait to move, I had so much to prove. It was all I could do to get away. But now that I'm here, I'm filled with fear. In the mirror when I look at my face, all I see is an empty heart and broken dreams.
All right, I've had the futurity results up for a few minutes, but K804 Red Dawn from Tim Schreiber won it, $3,150. S212 Pretty Boy Floyd, Shippy of McCatherine, $2,362.50. 203 from DJ Cattle Company, $1,578. And 127 Bar 2 Sagebrush from Burkhart Cattle Company. They're going to present some buckles and various awards here in the arena, hopefully soon, I think. I don't know, not quite sure what we're really waiting on, but that sort of concludes the 2024 Bucking Bull Series and the MBBA's season. The 2025 season will start on October the 5th with a coming 2-year-old futurity. If there's enough interest, they'll have a coming 3 rider, bring your own rider event. So, if you're interested in bucking some bulls, you'll see something probably in the coming weeks about that event. But like Hayden said, it pays pretty decent up here. I know it's a long drive for some. So, but I would encourage you to at least check out the MBBA. Maybe it's a way to get some events or some outs on some bulls before you go and compete in other associations. But those are the finals results. The year-end results will be posted online later this evening once we get a chance to double check them. But I think Red Dawn is the 2-year-old year-end champion. He's got a 10-point lead over the second place bull. And then 328 Hooligan should be and most likely is the Yearling champion. He's got a 8-point lead over the second place competitor. And like how I talked in that race that second, third, and fourth were all really close, well, it ended up being about 6.5 points separating after the finals added today. They put a little separation in between them. Third place is 3.5 points behind second, and there's another 3 points behind third to fourth. So it was a tight race all season long for those top 4 positions. It changed quite frequently throughout the year. As you saw, they all have good outs, bad outs, slips, bobbles. So, but I'm not sure what's going on, but I'm going to play one more song while I go check in to see if we're going to do actually what I'll do is I'll run through some sponsors again, because none of this is doable without their support.
Bucking Bull Series on WDTM Sports is brought to you by Paul Bryan USA is a 100% made in the USA company. They manufacture some of the most comfortable socks available, and sock comfort is key if you're on your feet all day. Check out the classic OG socks. These throwback socks may look old school, but they are manufactured with the latest technology and high quality construction. The classic OG socks from Paul Bryan USA are great for everyday wear, from sneakers to boots. The OGs can handle the wear and tear. Scan the QR code on your screen and make sure you use discount code BULL15 for 15% off your first purchase. PaulBryanUSA.com. What's on your feet? Bucking Bull Series on WDTM Sports is brought to you by Jerky Pro, USDA and FDA approved beef jerky. It's low fat, high protein, organic, and 100% made in America. Jerky Pro, the go-to snack of pro gamers and athletes. 8 delicious varieties to choose from. Make sure you use the discount code MBBA on checkout for additional savings. Scan the QR code on your screen to order now.
So the MBBA's platinum sponsors are Kuchera Electric, Larson's Ranch, and Shippey Realty. The gold sponsors: Bailey's Pro Rodeo, Dan's Last Shot, El Tapatia, Frontier Bar, Gregory Animal Clinic, Rosenberg Implement, Nago Construction, Premier Ag, Raven Angus, and Teeman Hay. The silver sponsors are First Fidelity Bank, Deadshot Outfitters, Flying D Convenience Store, Trace Rio Silver, Schaefer Oil, Dawn Total CPA, and Magic 93 KWYR. I'm going to go out to the arena so that I can receive a buckle, I guess. They called me out. So I don't know if you'll be able to see much, but hopefully you can. Anyway, I'll be back.
Early in the driving rain, found John's out hitting on the liquor again. It wasn't too late, about 10:30 when he let loose what the cat dragged in. It was a Sunday. And then morning came in, morning when he tried to make me pay the rent. Said, I ain't got no money for you, can I pay my way with these dancing shoes? Thought I was kidding. Brother, what you owe me, I can't count on anymore, till the police come a knocking on our door. We'll be burning down the house, tear it to the ground, burn it up, tear it down, burning down the house. Well, I spent some time in a backwoods town, ain't nothing to do 'cause there ain't nothing around. Deputy sheriff ran around the block, but the streets are empty and the doors are locked. Got pretty lonely. There, King rang my bell, told me a little about heaven and a lot about hell. Said, I ain't got no money for you, can I pay my way with these dancing shoes? Thought I was kidding. I was not kidding. Father, what you owe me, I can't count on anymore, till the angels come a knocking on our door. to the ground, burn it all, tear it down, burning down the house. The world outside.
Okay, anyway, that was, I think that really concludes what we're going to do here today. So I'm going to sign off the broadcast. It's available to rewatch if you want to. Hopefully everybody enjoyed it. You know, you can send comments to that buckingbullseries.com. You know, if you're interested in, got improvement recommendations, like hiring better folks, but Chris and Hayden are really the color commentators. I'm just the technical guy, but no, it's been a lot of fun working with both of those guys. So anyways, we'll see you probably in October. Another plug is we'll probably do the Buckers Unlimited Finals, Chris and I. That's at the end of September. We'll live stream their event for them. So if you want to plug in and watch, you may see some of the same bulls here today out in Colorado. So we'll be out there at the end of next month. But I hope everybody enjoyed the season, and we'll start the 2025 season and with the coming 2-year-old futurity, and if there's enough interest for a coming 3 rider, you know, bring your own rider event, well, I'm sure Randy and Jenny will put one of those on as well. Anyway, talk at you soon. Bye.